Round 1, fight! What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today on Figure Fix Friday, we're gonna see who is the true successor of the Pledge Floor Care mod. When I say the successor, I mean this was the best, or is the best, when it comes to tightening joints. But unfortunately, a lot of you have been telling me that you cannot find this. Like, you've looked up Amazon, Walmart, all these stores in the US, and it seems that it's out of stock. Now note, this is the floor care finish. There's a cleaner. The cleaner is something you don't want to use on your figures, as it could actually ruin the plastic, so the finish is the one you're going to look for. But like I said before, it's gone. For some reason, Pledge decided not to make it anymore. Maybe it's because they found out that we can use it to fix our toys rather than to finish your floor. So they released a weaker formula, in my opinion, called Floor Gloss ReviveIt. Now this one right here is not the best. It takes 2 applications in order to get your joint nice and tight again, like new, whereas the Floor Care finish was only 1 application and it was done. It was back to normal. So I was thinking, well, there has to be another way to do this. There has to be something better than ReviveIt, because this is the only one that is the supposed successor of Floor Care. So I decided to pick up 2 new products that look like they could work. This is Quick Shine right here. Let's see. This is by Holloway House. This is something that you can pick up at Walmart. It's only about $6 to $7. And the other one was called Rejuvenate Wood Floor Restorer. Now, these look like they have the same ingredients as Pledge Floor Care. If not, there's some wax in the hardwood one, and this one looks has a urethane base. So we're gonna try them on 4 figures here. All 4 of these figures are really loose. They have loose joints in different areas, and we're just gonna basically try them all out and see which one works the best in tightening up your joints. So we're gonna just test them out and let's see which one is the best one. So let's just get it all done. Let's plug it in. Let's see. So I have syringes for precise applications for all of them. And yeah, let's start out with Pledge ReviveIt, and I'm just gonna talk about. This is the ReviveIt. This. Now we're going to put it on a Toy Biz Spider-Man 2. Now, if you guys remember, this was the one that I put in my first Figure Fix Friday video, and he had a really loose center, but I used the super glue water mod, and that one seemed to have tightened up his midsection. But I've noticed that his leg is super loose, as you can see there. So we're going to apply some with the joint right there. And it should be a fairly simple fix of just pretty much taking what we got. Now remember, I've already tried this before. It can work. But is it as good as Pledge Floor Care? I don't know. Well, no, it's not. I don't know. Of course I know. It's not as good. It takes 2 applications. So we're just going to put some here into the leg joint, and let's see if that tightens up. Just like that. Just going to move that around a bit. Sure, let's put it on the other one. Why not? All right. And that's really it. That's really all we're going to do there. And we're just going to leave that like so. I'm going to lock this guy up. And this guy is going to go back into his case. So therefore we don't mix them up. And I've labeled this one accordingly. That one's ReviveIt. This is Pledge Floor Care. Everyone knows this one. This one's my favorite one. A lot of people on YouTube use this one as the #1 joint tightener. But like I said before, doesn't exist for some reason. They took it off the market. So we're going to try to find a successor. So this is kind of like the control Let's see if any of them will beat it. So what do we have here? This is the fake Goku that I reviewed this week. He was just, as you can see, he's completely destroyed. Not worth the money. But the one thing that I noticed that we could try to fix is this super loose neck joint. So this is just a simple ball joint. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put some of this floor care on the ball joint, and we're going to tighten this guy up. So let's do that now. Got some right here. Just going to place it right there. Maybe some on the joint too, why not? And then we're just going to plug that in. If we can. All right. So once we plug that in, you know what? I think some of it got out. Since we have a syringe here, we could just put whatever's left in there. All right, so that should handle that. That's floor care. Let's lock this guy up. So we know which goes with what. So the reason why I'm putting them all like this is we're going to let them cure for about 24 hours before we see which one is truly better. So this is a new product. This is Rejuvenate Satin Matte. Perfect, because most figures have a matte finish rather than a shiny finish. And this is the Marvel Legends in-game Captain America from Marvel Legends. Hasbro made this one. Now, right out of the box, if you guys remember in that unboxing, the midsection is completely loose, especially the waist here. This one's just super flippity floppity. So we're going to take this Rejuvenate, and we're going to place it on his waist there, or the waist swivel. We're just going to, we're going to see if it's worth it. Right, we got some liquid there. And we're going to... Ooh, this stuff has a really matte finish. It almost comes like an opaque white. Wow. We're just going to put that in. Looks like I got most of it. This stuff is not that thick when compared to like Pledge products. It's actually really liquidy. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We're going to do it from there. I'm going to close this guy up. And leave it like so. Last on the list is Quick Shine. And this is another Toy Biz Spider-Man 2 figure. Now this figure, a little bit of a story behind this guy is I have two because I thought I lost one and then I bought another one secondhand and then I found the first one and now I have two. This one has been broken before and I repaired him. He was actually in two pieces and I managed to fix him back to normal. So again, we have super flippity floppity legs, as you can see, and we're going to tighten those up with Quick Shine. So let's open this guy up and let's tighten him up. All right. Got some Quick Shine here. All right, we got some Quick Shine there, and we're just going to place it on the leg joints. Now, I know that if they were... I was hoping that I can find some figures in my collection that all had the same problem, but unfortunately, I don't. Because I pretty much fixed all my toys already, so I had to really, really look for toys that have a problem. So what we're going to basically assume what's best is the one that tightens the tightest. Like if I do the wiggle test and stuff like that, let's put some in the middle. Sure, why not? I know this was a problem. Whichever survives the super wiggle test works. And also we're going to talk about value too. I know the Rejuvenate's a little bit more expensive. That one's like $7. Quick Shine I think is about $5. So we'll go over that as kind of like the tiebreaker. All right. So now that's pretty much it. Now that I have everything ready to rock, let's close this guy up. There you have it. I have all my figures pretty much ready to rock and roll. We're going to wait 24 hours, and we'll see which one survives or which one works the best, which one tightens the best. And yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in 24 hours.
The next day.
All right, everyone. And we're back. We're finally back. It's been 24 hours. We're going to see how these products do in tightening joints. So first, let's see how ReviveIt does. I believe we put this on the legs. Let's do a quick wiggle test there. It looks like the legs are tightened up. Looks like one more than the other. This one tightened up a lot better than this one. Maybe it's because this one might have had a little bit more. But as you can see now that I moved it around a little bit, it doesn't wiggle as much. And I think it just needs like I assumed like in the last videos, that ReviveIt does need a second application in order to be as good as floor care. So let's just go into the floor care. As you know, this fake Goku had a really loose neck, and as you can see, it's definitely tightened up. It doesn't move or wiggle around as much, so that's really nice. It's still really loose, but it's a lot better than it was before. That's one application of floor care. That's the best stuff, but you can't get that anymore. So let's go into Rejuvenate. Now we're moving into territory that hasn't really been tested. So in any, at least that as far as I know, in the toy community. So we're just gonna, oh, whoa, okay, wow, that's extremely tight. Wow, this is a whole new level of tightness here. Wow. Okay. Look at this. So remember in the well, I wouldn't say the last video, in the last 24 hours when I tested out this cap, he was wiggling all over the place. Now look at this. This is like super tight. You can almost hear the squeaks as it created almost another layer of plastic in there. And it looks like we have a completely healed cap. Whoa, that's really cool. Okay. The legs are tight too. I believe I put some on the leg. No, did I? I'm not too sure. All I know is that this waist is really tight. I believe I put some in here too. This one is still pretty loose, but it's not as bad. Like this joint right here is not as bad as it used to be. So it looks like Rejuvenate might take over floor care in terms of like how it feels. Or it might just, be just as good. That's really nice. I really like that. Now let's move on to Quick Shine. Hardwood. This one was used on the Spider-Man legs. Oh, wow. Look at this. The legs don't even wiggle. Wow. So let's look at ReviveIt. Let's both wiggle, both of them. See, look at this one. It's kicking flippity-flop. This one hardly moves. Whoa. Okay. And then also the midsection. I put some on the midsection. That one's also really tight, and the legs are also really tight. This figure seems like it has been revived fully. Okay. Well now, this has been an interesting thing that's happened. It looks like we could totally avoid Pledge ReviveIt, since these two are actually competing because I put them in the same spots, and it's exactly the same figure. So Quick Shine easily takes over Pledge ReviveIt. Like, easily. Like, don't even consider ReviveIt if you see the Quick Shine from Holloway House. Pledge Floor Care is always going to be a good one, but unfortunately, you can't get that anymore. So these two products right here, Quick Shine and Rejuvenate, are really, really solid choices in tightening up joints. If I were to have to choose one or the other, it doesn't really matter. Let's put these two on the spotlight. It doesn't really matter because either or would be really solid choices. What I really loved about Rejuvenate is what it did to Cap here. It just brings it back. It feels like a out-of-the-box, really tight Marvel Legends. And I really enjoy that. So now that we have compared everything, it has come down to these two. Now, I promised you I'd come up with a conclusion. There has to be one clear winner. And this is really the hard part, is they're both really good, but I just checked up on my receipt. This is actually $10, and this one is $7. So for $3 more, you can get Rejuvenate over Quick Shine. But which one is truly better? I'd have to say, just by the feel of it, Rejuvenate is just the best. This stuff is absolutely amazing. And the reason why is when I picked up Cap after 24 hours, he felt like a brand new Marvel Legends, like super tight, yet not so tight where it feels like it can break. That is something I haven't really felt since floor care. In fact, I'm going to say it right here. I'm going to say it. I think it's better than floor care. There, I said it, okay? Some people might say that's blasphemy, but you know what? Go out and try it yourself. It is just amazing what it does in tightening joints. Now let's talk about Quick Shine. Now he's $7. Is it better than floor care? I'd say it's about the same. Maybe a little less on the tightness. And I'd have to say it might be just a little bit better than floor care, or about equal. I don't know. Honestly, they're about the same. I'm gonna have to say they're about the same. Is it better than Pledge ReviveIt? Yes. Do not buy this. This takes like 2 applications. You don't have time for that. Time is money. Okay? So Quick Shine is a good alternative to Rejuvenate. If you can't find Rejuvenate, you can find Quick Shine for about $7. I bought both of these at Walmart, and I think I have to say it. We have a winner. Rejuvenate takes the crown for best action figure joint tightener. That is my verdict. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And now, go to www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey, you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.